Hello, I'm Paul Wright. Welcome back to the Amid the Chaos channel. In this video, we'll be going through the ranged combat rules for the Amid the Chaos Wargames rules. In the video that follows, you'll notice that my troops are mounted on movement trays that are hexagonal. They're also color-coded to show the various sub-commands during the game. They are not required to play. In fact, if you want the same hexagonal trays as mine, I'll leave a link for the STL files on Thingiverse in the description below. So without further ado, let's talk about ranged combat. In this example, we have two light chariots and their commander facing off against two heavy chariots and their commander. The green dice on the commander's stands indicate their role for initiative. Obviously higher dice goes first, so this would mean the light chariots get to activate before the heavy chariots. Each unit is allowed to have 3 orders, 2 of which can be for movement and 1 firing. So the commander here will activate this unit, and he's going to move 3 hexes forwards for his first order. He will be marked as having moved. Because he moved into this unit's firing arc, this unit wants to fire at this person. So we're going to resolve that fire first. He has a range combat value of 2. He's firing at mounted for a total of 6. The light chariot's range defensive value is 4. So we'll work out the ratio for that, and that gives us 2 dice for the heavy chariot and 1 for the light chariot. And the light chariot beats both of the heavy chariot's dice, so there is no effect. For the light chariot's second order, he needs to pass an order test. So he is trained and he will need to roll 5 or higher in order to execute a second command. He rolls a 7, so he is fine and he can fire. Now he wishes to shoot at the heavy chariot here, who has decided that at this point he wants to return fire. So we'll resolve the light chariots first. He has a ranged combat value, a total of 6, which is combining the light chariots with the light chariot runners. The defensive value, or the ranged defensive value of a heavy chariot is 4, which gives us a ratio of 2.5 to 1, but we round up to 3, always round up. In this instance, the difference between the light chariot and the heavy chariot is 2, but the light chariot will increase this because both of his other dice match or exceed the value of that rolled by the defense. So the difference will be 2, 3, 4. So looking at the ranged outcome, a difference of 4 is that the target will be pushed 1 hex. The target can decide which hex to move into, and he decides to move in behind his commander. He will be marked as moved while he recovers from the fact that he was pushed back by shooting. He will not be able to move further this turn and is marked as such. With a difference of 4, the target must also make a discipline test with the dice roll modified by -2. So he is a trained unit. Taking a discipline test, he will require a 6 or more to pass. He rolls a 3, which is reduced by 2 to become a 1, and that is a critical fail. So a critical fail means that at the end of his push, which was 1 hex there, he will turn away from the enemy. And the commander of that particular sub-command will get a reversal token. We will now mark this unit as having fired. Now this heavy chariot was positioned here when he decided he wanted to shoot. He will still be able to shoot as though he was still in this position. So the heavy chariot's range combat value is 2 with a modifier of 4. Gives him a 6. So we know that's 2 dice to 1 dice in favor of the heavy chariots. And this time he beats him by 4. Those dice and gets a +1. So he has actually beaten the light chariot by 5. So with a difference of 5, the light chariot will be pushed 1 hex. He is marked as halted, moved completely, so this becomes a completed movement. And he will take a discipline test with a -3. He is a trained unit requiring a 6 or more, and he rolls an 8. But with a -3, that becomes a 5. So he has failed, but it's not a critical fail. So his commander then will get a reversal token. Then it passes to the second light chariot unit, and he has decided that he will move 3. So he's marked as move for his first movement. Now he wants to fire on this particular unit, hoping to put him in a position where he can't charge later. So he needs to pass an order test in order to execute the second action, and he does. He needed a 5 or higher, so he's passed that, which is fine. The heavy chariot cannot return fire in this instance because he has already fired. So we'll go through the light chariot firing, which from before we'll remember is a 3 to 1. And this time he beats him by 3, +1 is 4. So the outcome for a difference of 4 is the target is pushed 1 hex. He decides to join his other command. He is marked as fully moved because he is halted, and he must take a discipline test with a dice roll of -2. Now this chariot is elite, so his discipline test is a 4 or more. Which he passes with ease. This light chariot is marked as having fired, so that is the end of that particular move. Well, I hope that information was useful to you and improved your understanding of the range combat rules in Amid the Chaos. If you do have any further questions, please leave a comment below and I'll be sure to get back to you. The rule books are available on Amazon. There'll be a link below for that too. Well, thank you for watching. I hope you found it informative. Please don't forget to hit like, leave a comment and subscribe for more videos about the Amid the Chaos rule set. So we'll see you in the next one, and in the meantime, take care.